Here's some tips and tricks that will help you get 5-star reviews on Airbnb. One that I really like is what I call an early check-in gift. So if the property is ready to go, in other words, it was not a same-day turnover. Let's say I have someone checking out today, the house gets clean after that checkout, and I don't have someone checking in until tomorrow. I'm gonna contact that guest at 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm just gonna send them a text and say, the house is ready, check in whenever you like. From 8 a.m. in the morning onward. It is such an incredible gesture. You are giving them a positive experience before they've even stepped foot in the house. All right? You're telling them that you care about the experience that they have, and it sets the tone for the rest of the stay. You can screw up in other little areas, and they're gonna be way more forgiving because you're not one of those, bleep this out, you're not one of those hosts, right? That's so strict about your rules and all this. Like, hey, we're here to make sure that you have a good time, all right? And we're gonna start off by letting you in super early, all right? So that's one of my favorites. All right, so other things you can do, I have an acronym, I love acronyms. I call this one Think Communication, all right? So whenever a guest reaches out to you, there is a problem. All right, it's pretty rare that a guest just wants to say, hello, how are you doing? How's your day going? No, if they're contacting you, if they're initiating conversation with you, there is some sort of concern. It might be a very small one. They might just want to know what time check-in is, right? There also might be something not working in the house, but whatever it is, your response should be timely. Within 5 minutes of them initiating contact with you, you should be responding, even if it's as simple as, hey, I see this, give me some time to follow up, I gotta check a few things, all right? Secondly, it should be helpful. Whatever their issue is, you should solve it. And that means not passing the buck, that means, sorry, I don't care, or some variation of that. And I believe, I know you would never say those words because you're a great host, but there's a lot of issues that it's like you just kind of wanna say, as nicely as you can, I'm not dealing with this right now, you're just gonna have to live with it. And you know who I'm talking to. If you're other on the end watching this and you feel some type of way about me saying that, right? Like you've done it, okay? Actually solve their problem. That's what being helpful is. It is taking ownership of the issue that the guests bring you and making it go away or compensating them in some way for it. And it doesn't have to be with money. Sometimes, if it's an issue that can't be resolved during their stay, sending them a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne or some popcorn for the movie that they're gonna, or some pizza, right? Just a nice gesture at a minimum to acknowledge that, hey, I'm sorry you had this issue, can go a long way if you can't make the issue completely go away, which is a target, all right? So being timely, being helpful are the things that you can do when stuff arises during their stay, which inevitably happens often enough, right? Just be timely, be helpful, and start the stay off right with like an early check-in gift or something of that nature.